Hello and welcome to Stargazing, the show that brings you up close and personal with your favorite stars of reggae and dancehall music, Jamaican popular culture, and people who've impacted society in a very big way. I am Shaun Cain. In this edition of the show, we'll speak with a comedian who always seems to be able to find and pull out the funny side of any situation in which he finds himself. Let's take a look. Comedy, roots plays and acting are all part of Jamaican popular culture. Mention names such as Louise Bennett, Oliver Samuels, Delcita and Ian Reid. And Jamaicans will be moved to laughter, even without knowing why you have mentioned these names. That is because these legendary performers are known for making light moments of just about any subject or situation you can think of. While some of these names may have moved on, comedy remains firmly rooted in the Jamaican psyche. As technology advances, a new brand of comedy is being created. The pace of production, distribution and consumption is much quicker and easier than how it was in the past. A young Jamaican comedian now on the rise is internet sensation Kemar Comedy. The young St. Anne native shares his comical side intertwined with the Jamaican culture on his YouTube channel Kemar Comedy. Kemar Comedy, whose real name is Kemar Nelson, was born near the tourist resort of Ocho Rios, which is situated along Jamaica's north coast. Like many of his contemporaries, Kemar grew up playing cricket and frequently swimming in the warm and inviting Caribbean Sea. He says he gets most of his inspirations for comedy when he is having fun. Kemar Comedy, who came from very humble beginnings, has told the Stargazing with Shaun Cain Show that he is naturally a jovial person and he likes to make others happy. He says he also likes to have positive conversations that lift people's spirits and inject hope and great expectations. For him, this is especially important where the realities of life have drained away anything that can easily ignite and instill visions of a bright and more prosperous future. The young Jamaican, whose favorite pastime is sharing jokes, reveals that his biggest dream is to make his parents proud. Although he never went to high school, he is confident that his brand of comedy has the power to affect anyone who experiences it in a positive and memorable way. The Jamaican says he was inspired to start his comedy channel after watching world-famous comedian Trebas, whose jokes have captured the imaginations of more than 800,000 followers on Instagram. Kemar reveals that it is realities like this which gave him the belief that comedy has the incredible potential to transcend social barriers and promote harmony across the world. Kemar recalls that people really started paying attention to his productions after he released a short film entitled The Struggle is Real. He says that the film has brought one of the nicest comments he's ever had, in which a fan affirmed, "Great storyline, more powerful than you think." The production is about a very rich man who squandered his money, lost all of his social influence and became homeless after his parents died. Kemar has noted that since the release of the show, fans have been asking him when they should expect to see the second part. Among Kemar Comedy's biggest supporters is the famous social media influencer group, the Carter Family. The young comedian explains that for now, the aim is to continue building his comedy catalogue, showcasing another intriguing side of the Jamaican culture. Welcome back. Kemar, what go on, son?
I'm good enough. I'm just here.
Nice to hear that, man. Nice to hear. I can hear a bit of like vehicles going by. Are you close to the road?
Yes, sir. I live close by the roadside.
All right, no problems, but we can work with that. I'm sure they won't be going by, for staying too long. They just quickly zoops by, and before you know it, we're able to talk again. But that's good. Well, Kemar, welcome, and thanks for having you on the show. Because I've been looking at your videos from time to time, and I've just been laughing because they're so funny. What you do, that's really good.
Okay, thanks for having me on your show.
Yeah,
thanks for having me on the show. It's nice.
No problems. That's great, man. But at a time when most young people your age in Jamaica want to become artists like DJs and things like those, you've decided to make jokes. What has influenced that decision? Why have you decided to be a comedian and not a DJ?
It's because I like to see people smile. All when I'm sad, I just like to see people happy. So I decided to, hey, let's start doing comedy to make a difference, you know?
Right. And then I see that you've put a lot of thought into what you do, because your jokes are generally quite decent and very polite, which I'm good with that. But what has kept you so controlled in the situations that you choose to pull the jokes from? Nothing dirty, they're always clean. How do you manage that?
I grew up in church, you know, so maybe that's why I do that, because I don't like to be bashing. I try not to use bad word, indecent word in my video.
Yes.
You know?
It's good to keep things clean and keep it polite, because you don't know who's watching, you know? Because I would imagine sometimes your parents take a peep at them. Is that the case? Do you?
Yes.
Really? So what do they think when they watch?
Yes, sometimes they do. I made them smile a lot, you know, doing some silly stuff.
Yes.
Like trying on some stuff like lady stuff or stuff like that, just to get the reaction from them and stuff like that.
You?
Just like any other people. You know?
You try those things on?
Of course.
Really? That's really funny, man.
Yeah, I just do it for fun. I'm a straight guy. I'm a very straight guy.
You're right. So do you put any of those into your comedy? Or is just for?
I did.
You did?
I do. Yes.
Really? So what kind of reaction do you get when you do that? The people who watch.
I get good comment. I get like, you should do a part 2 and stuff like that, you know?
Really?
Yes, sir.
So nobody has said anything derogatory, like, you know, is that kind of funny man that, or anything like that?
Yes, people comment like that, but that comment don't drive me to do better. Not to react in a silly way or stuff like that. Just drive me to do better and, you know, overcome that. Because if you do good, you're gonna get bad comments, and if you do bad, you're gonna get bad comments anyway. You know?
Right. So you might as well decide what you're gonna get bad comments for.
Yes. But
and as far as you're concerned,
all bad comments drive me to do better. You know, it motivate me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So as far as you're concerned, there's no bad comment, because even though they might intend to do negative in terms of the way they're phrased and the tone, yes, you take strength from them and you use those to help you improve.
Yes.
Very positive, man. I like the way you look at life, because most people, they'll be floored and think, you know, no, I don't know more comedy, you know, because, you know, people saying this and calling me that and someone on this, you know, and they would just probably give in. But for you, you see that as a way of improving. You take something positive from that apparently negative comment and use that to improve yourself and improve your delivery.
Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit now, when you were growing up, were you a prankster? Are you the kind of person who would just make practical jokes, always do something to trip somebody up and have a laugh?
Not really to trip somebody up, but I'll do like stuff to get my family to laugh. Like if my mom is sad, I try like to cheer her up and stuff like that. My sister is sad, I would like to say stuff to cheer them up. That's how I got to try and like just frack sometimes, you know, just to see them smile. You know, I don't like to see, as I say, I don't like to see people sad. I always like to see them jovial and stuff like that. Yes. Even if I call you and I know how you react on the phone, like how you talk, and you're not talking like that anymore, I know that something is wrong, you know?
Right. You're quite sensitive. You can detect things quite easily when there's a difference.
Yes.
But you said the women at home, they laugh when you dress up in the not so men's fashion. But how about dad?
Yes.
Has he seen the funny side of it as well? Or he thinks, I don't know what's wrong with this boy?
No,
you know?
my father don't really watch my stuff, you know. Just my mom, my sister and stuff like that. My dad is like really a gangster type, you know.
He's a kind of gangster type?
Yeah.
Right. So he's not into this kind of softy thing? No,
he like to see what I'm doing, yes, and I'm progressive.
Yes.
Yeah, so like to see me like drive to do good and stuff like that. He always support me in what I'm doing, you know, as long as it's good and not bad.
Yes, right. As long as you're doing something good, he's fine, but he's really not into the comedy and all of that.
No.
Okay, well, I can understand that. He's got your back, but, you know, you're doing your thing, he does his thing, but, you know, he's got your back. He's with you. So tell me a little bit more now, because I'm just trying to see how you've got to the point where you are now in terms of how your comedy came about and the funny side of you. Well, funny as in the laughing side of you. Let me just make sure I clarify my terminologies here now. But as a little child, tell me a little bit about your childhood. What did you get up to? I know for me, I was busy, you know, catching birds, shooting birds, making slingshots and all of these little things that boys did. I don't know, what did you get up to?
Well, we all did that, you know, shoot bird, fishing, went swimming, and stuff like that. You know, when I go around my friends, we try to making jokes, you know. So if you're a serious person, you can't be around us because we're all like joking around, running jokes on, you know. But not serious joke though. We try to keep the joke undercover, you know.
Yes.
Jokes that you laugh at, and when you laugh at, you can say yes, that's gone. That's and next day we just, you know, find something else, maybe cook some food. Have a little drink and stuff like that, you know. Go to cane bush, eat some cane, get some jackfruit, a lot of stuff.
Right. Sounds like a real countryman you sound like a real countryman that you've got all the fruit trees around you and all the freedom of the land to just prowl and frolic and have, well, used to, but things have changed a little bit now.
Yes.
Right. But I remember you were telling me about your friends. We would have, you know, do practical jokes and things like that. Has any of those jokes ever got out of hand? That your friend probably missed the point a little bit and they got a bit upset and probably a few heated words have been exchanged? Never. Your friends are very controlled. Your friends are very controlled because for me, I generally just go on bad and probably sometimes, you know, you get a bit more physical than you should have. And then probably tomorrow, you know, you probably come and you apologize and you think, a couple of days pass, I don't want to hear anything from you, don't talk to me, just avoid me. And then after that, it just wears away, all that, the potency of it just somehow diminishes. And before long, it doesn't mean anything. Mm-hmm.
I don't really have much friends. I can call my friend on my finger, you know. That's how I grew. My mom grew me to like, you know, stay out of bad company and stuff like that. So I choose my friends wisely. If my spirit don't take you, we're not friends, you know. Right. We might say hi and bye, but not friend like that.
Yes.
Stand tart and, you know, invite you over to my room and stuff like that, you know.
Right, I get what you're saying.
Don't forget, woman selling here.
Looking at them eyes and me see what me see. Me know say that I hate, me know that I envy. Don't know all the ones them we know enough. Me looking at them eyes and me see what me see. Me know say that I hate, me know that I envy. Me looking at them eyes and me see what me see. Me know say that I hate, me know that I envy. Don't know all the ones. Me looking at them eyes and me see what me see. Me know say that I hate, me know that I envy.
Who cheat more, man or woman?
Lord Jesus, no most man.
And
You serious?
why you say man?
Because master, when they want to go cheat, they put a tub and squeeze out their house.
Okay, so who cheat the smartest?
Woman.
Fresh, who cheat more, man or woman?
Man.
And why you say man? And you man yourself?
Man slick man, man cheat more.
Alright, who cheat the smartest?
Woman.
And why you say woman?
Because woman slick.
You serious?
Step more. What you do? Run, make it touch.
You serious?
Run. Where you go on, brother, that now have it. Run. Touch.
Your turn down.
Brother, this is
So I mixed up, guys. I mix it up. Well, juicy and peppery. Mix it up, guys. Make sure you pour water in there. Whole light up before night. Ying!
Yes, sir.
You know what?
We're done.
Really? That's really funny, man. So there is a lot of potential there. So I like the dream. So where do you go from here then? What's the next big thing?
Next big thing is my restaurant. Just want to open a restaurant, so I'm working hard on that. You know, I want my restaurant. I want a piece of land to build a house, and so I'm just working hard to get there. It's not going to be easy, but determination and you know, mindset and what you want, you reach anywhere. You know.
Very good. That I like that. And for people who watch your work and they quite like it, how can they get in touch with you? Social media handles, have you got any of those? Facebook, Instagram?
Yes. My Facebook biggest page is Kemar Comedy. Instagram it's Kemar_comedy. And TikTok it's Kemar_comedy 19. You know?
Right. So the Kemar_ is a big brand, isn't it? Kemar Comedy. Kemar Comedy is a big brand. All right.
Because Kemar is my right name, you know. So
right.
I learned the comedy.
The comedy, right? Good. It's a good brand. You know, I can see merch and all sorts of things coming out of that. So keep building it, man. Everywhere you go, it's there. So you say it's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, and it's also on TikTok. So the Kemar Comedy is a name that people will be getting used to more and more as they explore social media. It's great.
Yes,
Kemar, it's really nice talking to you. I do enjoy that. I like, you know, to see a man with a vision. That, you know, because I know in Jamaica right now, lots of people, boy, you talk to them, they're not now, go on, you know, brother, I'll tell you, not now, go on, give me a thing now. But with you, you're not sitting there and just accepting that not now, go on kind of reality. You create something, you make something happen.
Yeah, you gotta make something go on.
Yes.
You just can't sit down and say nothing's going on.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Nothing come easy, you gotta go for it.
Exactly.
If you want to work, it's not gonna come boom.
Yes.
In front of you, you gotta go here and get it, you know?
Yes, definitely so. And even the things that come to you when you say, boy, something go on or what, it's somebody else that did that made that happen. So you have to make your contribution to the make something happen pool, if I may call it that. But we have to make things happen.
Yes.
You know, I like that entrepreneurial spirit and I like the creativity, and I just want to encourage you to continue with it. But Kemar, before I let you go, I always like to challenge my guests to see how much they know about reggae and dancehall music. I generally take questions from this book. It's called Reggae Larger Than Life, the ultimate reggae music fun and games book. It's written by myself. It's available from Amazon. Also, if you're in Jamaica and people would like a copy of it, you can get a copy from Ashby's Pharmacy. That's 160 Old Hope Road in Kingston. Also, if you're more of an app person, the Android version of the app is available from the Google Play Store. Just type in Reggae Larger Than Life Fun app. Download it. You can have lots and lots of fun. So I've selected 2 questions for you, sir. So I just want to see how good you are, because I know you're quite creative in terms of your comedy and all of that. And I don't know how you are with music. So I don't know if you listen to music. Most people have a little bit of music somewhere in the background when they're doing what they're doing. So let's see you now, how much in touch you are with the music around you. So I've selected a few questions here for you, sir. You ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, no problem. Let's roll then. All right, the first question says, from the list below, identify the artist with which you would most likely associate the following tracks: Behind Curtain, Smile Jamaica, African Heritage, Here Comes Trouble, Wall Street, and Warrior. The options are Chronics, Kaleido, Conscience, and Tommy Lee Sparta.
Chronics.
All right, boss. I see the man is on to his Chronics business. Well, you're a positive man, so I can imagine something like that would appeal to you. So that's very much in line with your kind of thinking and your way of life. All right, the second one then, before we wrap all this up now, we go straight to that. And that one says, they earn themselves much admiration when they enter the dancehall wearing Clarks, their favorite brand of shoes in 2010. Who were they? The options are Tanto Metro and Devonte, Vibes Cartel and Popcorn, Chakademus and Pliers, and Twins of Twins.
Vibes Cartel and Popcorn.
All right, brother. You're on it, sir. You're on it, sir. Well done, sir. 2 questions. You got both of them right. Well done, sir. Well, the questions were taken from this book. It's called Reggae Larger Than Life, the ultimate reggae music fun and games book. It's written by myself and it's currently available from Amazon. You can also get a copy from Ashby's Pharmacy, 160 Old Hope Road in Kingston, Jamaica. There are other places as well in Jamaica where you can get copies, but you go to Ashby's right now, you get your copies. If you're more of an app person, The Android version of the app is available from the Google Play Store. Just type in Reggae Larger Than Life Fun app and you can download it and have lots and lots of fun. So, Kemar, thank you so much, Kemar Comedy, for being a part of the show.
It was nice being on the show. God bless, and I hope you continue to do what you're doing, okay?
Alright, Kemar. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. And thanks too for watching. Remember to subscribe, to like, to share, and to leave a comment so we know how we're doing. Also hit that bell so that when new versions of the show become available, you will be the very first person to know about this. Until next time, this is Shaun Cain saying thanks for watching. See you soon.